Tissot sits in a strange position in the watch world, quietly outperforming its reputation while everyone talks about the same three or four models over and over again. This brand has genuinely won international timing competitions, uses movements found in watches costing far more, and builds pieces with real historical depth, yet most of that gets completely ignored in favor of hype. In this video, we are counting down 5 Tissot watches that deserve dramatically more recognition than they currently get. These are not obscure gimmicks. These are legitimately excellent timepieces buried under the shadow of more famous Tissot releases. If you actually care about watchmaking substance over social media trends, this list is going to introduce you to some serious hidden gems. Let's give these 5 watches the attention they have earned but rarely receive. Number 5. Tissot Locle Powermatic 80. Starting our countdown at number 5 is the Tissot Locle Powermatic 80, a watch carrying more historical weight than almost anyone realizes. This is the exact watch that took first prize in the international timing competition, scoring an extraordinary 764 out of 1,000 points for accuracy, a result that left the next closest competitor trailing far behind at only 488 points. That is not marketing language. That is a documented, judged competitive result against watches from across the entire industry. The Powermatic 80 movement inside delivers an 80-hour power reserve, letting the watch run comfortably through a weekend off the wrist. The guilloche pattern dial adds genuine old-world texture rarely found at this price level. The case is refined stainless steel with elegant balanced proportions appropriate for formal and business settings. Water resistance covers everyday wear without concern. Despite this genuinely elite accuracy pedigree, the Locle rarely gets mentioned in typical Tissot conversations, which almost always default to the PRX or Gentleman instead. Watch enthusiasts who actually research movement performance are consistently surprised to learn this history once they dig into the model. When a watch has literally outperformed the competition in a formal accuracy contest and still flies under the radar, something has clearly gone wrong with how attention gets distributed. The Locle deserves to be part of the conversation, not a footnote. Number 4. Tissot Bridgeport Automatic. At number 4 is the Tissot Bridgeport Automatic, a watch that channels genuine vintage pocket watch aesthetics in a way almost nobody discusses anymore. This watch features Roman numeral hour markers combined with intricate guilloche patterns across the dial, creating a look that intentionally echoes classic timepieces from an earlier era of watchmaking. The automatic movement inside provides authentic mechanical operation with the smooth, sweeping seconds hand collectors love. The case is stainless steel with elegant, traditional proportions that avoid chasing modern trends entirely. Water resistance is adequate for confident daily wear. The attention to detail on the dial reflects genuine watchmaking craft rather than a mass-produced afterthought. Reviewers have specifically highlighted this collection for its focus on traditional watchmaking aesthetics and meticulous detail work. Despite that praise, the Bridgeport rarely appears in mainstream watch content, largely because it does not fit the sporty, integrated bracelet trend currently dominating attention online. This watch is squarely aimed at people who actually appreciate classic dial design, not people chasing whatever look is trending this month. The value proposition here is genuinely strong within the entry-level luxury segment, offering real vintage character at a fair price point. When you want authentic old-world elegance instead of another trendy sports watch, the Bridgeport deserves a serious second look that it almost never gets. Number 3. Tissot Chemin de Tourelles. Skeleton taking the middle spot at number 3 is the Tissot Chemin de Tourelles Skeleton, a watch that handles one of the most divisive design choices in watchmaking with genuine finesse. Skeletonized dials tend to produce a mixed reaction among enthusiasts, with some loving the visible mechanical craft, and others feeling it can look cheap or gimmicky depending on execution. This specific watch avoids every pitfall people associate with budget skeleton designs. The movement is fully visible through the dial, showing the actual mechanical gears and components in motion as you wear it. 3 distinct color schemes offer genuinely different personalities, letting buyers pick an aesthetic that matches their style. The black PVD case paired with a smoky brown dial stands out as a particularly striking and cohesive reference within the lineup. The case construction feels deliberate and well-finished rather than rushed or cost-cut. Reviewers have specifically noted that nothing about this execution feels lazy, which is a meaningful distinction in a category full of forgettable attempts. Because skeleton watches are polarizing by nature, this model gets overlooked by buyers who dismiss the entire category without actually examining specific execution quality. That is a mistake with this particular reference. When skeletonization is done with genuine care instead of gimmick, it deserves recognition, and the Chemin de Tourelles skeleton earns that recognition completely. Number 2. Tissot Heritage, 1938 COSC. Securing the runner-up position at number 2 is the Tissot Heritage 1938 COSC, a watch hiding in genuinely serious technical achievement behind understated vintage styling. Instead of using Tissot's typical Powermatic 80 movement, this specific reference houses a COSC-certified ETA 2824 movement, meaning it has passed official Swiss chronometer testing for exceptional accuracy standards. That certification alone typically commands a significant price premium from other brands, yet this watch delivers it for way under $1,000. The blue-on-silver dial variant specifically stands out as an especially handsome colorway within the collection, while a manually wound movement would technically be more period-correct given the 1938 heritage reference. The automatic convenience here is a trade-off almost nobody actually complains about once they own the watch. The vintage-inspired case proportions and dial layout faithfully echo the design language of genuine 1930s timepieces. This combination of chronometer-grade accuracy and honest vintage styling at this specific price point is genuinely rare across the entire watch industry, not just within Tissot's own catalog. Most buyers researching COSC-certified watches default immediately to more expensive Swiss brands, completely skipping past this option. That oversight means serious accuracy performance is sitting quietly within reach for a fraction of typical chronometer pricing. When official Swiss certification meets honest vintage design at an accessible price, it deserves far more conversation than it currently receives. Number 1. Tissot Seastar 2000 Professional. Finally, claiming the top spot at number 1 is the Tissot Seastar 2000 Professional, a serious dive watch that gets completely overshadowed by its own sibling within Tissot's lineup. This watch steps up significantly from the standard Seastar 1000, featuring a larger 46mm case compared to the 1000's more common 43mm sizing. It includes a genuine automatic helium escape valve, a feature specifically engineered for saturation diving conditions, and rarely found outside serious professional dive watch territory. The dial uses a striking blue-to-black gradient finish that creates a chic yet genuinely robust visual character. Inside beats the reliable Powermatic 80 movement, delivering that extended 80-hour power reserve alongside dependable everyday accuracy. Abundant superluminova coating across the hands and markers ensures excellent legibility in dark or underwater conditions. This watch is both highly functional and genuinely stylish, avoiding the purely utilitarian look many serious dive watches settle for. Despite offering a helium escape valve and larger professional-grade sizing, most watch buyers gravitate toward the smaller, more commonly discussed Seastar 1000 instead, leaving this more capable sibling almost completely ignored in typical conversations. That oversight means a genuinely more advanced dive watch sits quietly in the shadow of its own less capable relative. When a watch offers legitimate professional dive engineering wrapped in a genuinely attractive gradient dial, it deserves to be the headline, not the footnote. The Seastar 2000 Professional earns the top spot as the most criminally underrated watch in Tissot's entire current catalog.